When I was around 6 years old, I discovered this hella speedy hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog. If I remember correctly, I think the first Sonic game I played was Sonic CD, and boy, did I become addicted. You see, Sonic the Hedgehog was one of those video game characters that instantly became my source of comfort and safety during my childhood. I'd be super excited to get home after school and glue my face to my mom's phone to play Sonic CD. Back when classic Sonic titles were still up on the App Store. Fast forward to the big 26 and I have a Sonic poster in my room, a Sonic Funko Pop on my desk, a Sonic plushie, a couple of Sonic games, and a shit ton of Sonic soundtracks in my music library. I'm literally pushing 20. Basically, my immense love for Sonic the Hedgehog is why I feel video games are pure forms of art. Bro, like, video games have insane amounts of creativity, voice acting, coding, and storytelling. At least most games have stories. What's insane to me is when people say video games are a waste of time because they are so much more than that. In fact, video games are a good use of time. Unlike FIFA games, video games are perfect for when you want to temporarily escape from your life's problems, or if you simply want to relax after a stressful day. Not to mention that video games are perfect icebreakers. Like, I personally find that starting a conversation with someone by suggesting a couple of races in Mario Kart on my Switch does wonders, bro. It helps avoid that painfully awkward ass part of meeting someone new. Like, small talk is genuinely torture because you and the other person don't know each other, and so the only topics on the table to yap about would be something incredibly boring like the weather. Anyway, studies suggest playing video games helps with improving problem-solving skills, attention, focus, memory, hand-eye coordination, as well as strategic thinking. People often overlook just how beneficial video games can be to a person, and the ironic part of people who label gaming as an unproductive waste of time are the very same bozos mindlessly scrolling through social media consuming AI slop and other forms of straight booty cheeks, bro. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, bro, I kid you not, I've learned more complex words while watching unskippable cutscenes compared to school. Obviously, I'm not saying video games is something that can't become unhealthy because too much of something good can most definitely be bad for you. So, as long as you don't let video games consume your entire life and alter your hygienic practices, then I feel more people should be playing video games. I mean, why not? Life is too short to not enjoy the very few good things it has to offer. It's no secret that music is one of the most important aspects for a video game, so important that it can either make or break a game. Okay, maybe not break a game in the extreme sense, more like make it worse. It's even better when the soundtrack of a game aligns with its story or certain events through the game's levels. A good example of this is Splatoon 3's DLC Side Order. Basically, Side Order is a roguelike in which you climb the 30-floor spire in an elevator. As you progress through each of the floors, you collect these color chips. These color chips act as upgrades to your weapon's abilities. What I found especially interesting when playing through the DLC was the soundtrack, and holy fuck, it is good. Through each of the 3 sets of floors, the stage music sort of evolves based on your progression of the game. So in the zone protection floors, the tracks routines, and routines are played. Floors 1 to 9 are the beginning floors in which routines is played. Floors 11 to 19 are the mid-progressed floors in which routines is played. Floors 21 are the final floors in which routines is played. Floors 10, 20, and 30 are the boss floors. When you clear each set of floors, the gameplay gets more difficult, the stages get more corrupt, and the soundtrack accompanies the changes in the floor stage design so beautifully. I'm gonna show you some gameplay so you can get an idea of what I mean. Nintendo, please don't sue me. Ooh, man, I love this game. When I first played this shit, I instantly fell in love. Not only are the tracks just straight up bang, bangers. They all sound so alike and it's so cool. Heck, even the titles, bro, they literally count from 1 to 3. 1 to 3? Look. I might be glazing, but I don't give a fuck because I live and breathe Splatoon, bro. Another game series with a phenomenal soundtrack would be the Persona series, specifically Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5. Now, I haven't gotten a chance to play any of the Persona games, but my younger brother has. Psst, you should check out his music. He's really talented. He's a big fan of the Persona series, so he's played Persona 3, 4, and 5. And he's played those games a ton of times, so naturally, I've picked up a few tracks here and there. And dude, the ATLUS sound team cooked with the soundtracks, my god! Like bro, when my brother boots up the PS5 to play Persona 3 Reload and enters the Gekkoukan High School, that shit has me like... But yeah, music will always be one of my favorite aspects in video games. It's just so fucking good! A thing every gamer knows about video games is the comfort they provide for our souls. Like bro, have you ever hopped on your favorite game while it was raining with a cup of hot cocoa and marshmallows and no plans for the day? Ooh, it's the best thing ever. That, my friends, is the core definition of living life to the fullest. Now, I've played my fair share of chill, semi-cozy games like Animal Crossing New Horizons, Core Keeper, Back to the Dawn, and Stardew Valley. Concerned Ape, if you're watching this right now, you're so goated, bro. On God! Stardew Valley changed my life, dude. I've spent an unhealthy amount of hours in this game. Like, at first, the idea of being a farmer didn't sound all that interesting to me. And now? Well, now I struggle putting this game down. I am a fiend for games that provide me with a sense of comfort because they allow me to take a break from how dark life can get. So I greatly appreciate every game developer behind my favorite games. You guys are saviors, bro. The great thing about games that bring you comfort also provide you with the comfort to take on the role of a character and basically live through them without judgment from the outside world. You could pretend to be the characters you look up to. You could be a knight, a Pokemon, a cat, heck, even an egg. What I'm trying to say is that you're allowed and expected to be whoever you want and truly let the dork inside of you flourish. Pause. Shout out to video games, bro. They're one of my favorite genders. If you made it this far in the vid, thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm thinking of making more commentary videos, so if you're interested, consider punching that subscribe button and slapping the like button. Nah, but for real though, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.